Ladies and gentlemen, Healthy Criticism here. I'm coming fresh off of a birthday victory on our basketball game, and I am delighted that I have to match that energy with an actually good game that I'm going to be covering today. This is Wartales. It is developed and published by Shiro Games. They've brought us other good games like Dune Spice Wars and Northgard. Some other not so great like Darkspark. I did not leave a good review for that game. It was a while ago though. But here we are with Wartales. It's a game that I've been wanting to try for a long time, but I've never really had the chance until it was on sale and I snagged it, and here we are. Basically, the short synopsis of the game is that it's Mountain Blade Bannerlord, but without the first person or third person real-time combat. It's a turn-based game. It's open world, it's a little bit of role-playing, a little bit of medieval, a little bit of everything. That's pretty nice. I don't have any DLC, as a disclaimer. I only have the tavern one, because it gives you a little bit of management to do. And it's kind of a cheat code with the gold. You can get some more money that way, but we're not going to talk about that. But essentially, that's what people use it for. So before everything, we're going to jump into the options here real quick. We have some general options, so language, display tutorials, and text size, and whatnot. Some camera shake here. The camera shake is not too invasive, so I can excuse it not having a slider for you to adjust the intensity, but this is not too bad. Got some graphics option here. As you can notice, a lot of it is on high, but the I did have disabled the anti-aliasing, and the weather effects had to be disabled because it was intense, right? But the performance of the game is not great. There's a little stutterers here and there. There's some frame drops. You would think a nearly 3-year-old game, well, actually 2-year-old game, would have a little bit better optimization. The game did come out in April 12, 2023, but it is not as great as I would have liked it for it to be. However, you do have options for the display for full screen and borderless and windowed, which is nice. You can choose which monitor to have your game displayed on. Resolution, refresh rate, and virtual synchronization is always really nice to have. And yeah, overall, the settings menu is not terrible for the graphics. You know, it's pretty good. I haven't seen any chromatic aberration or anything. I would have definitely noticed that, hopefully, but it's good. It's good. The options are great. The performance is slightly subpar. Got some shortcuts here that I don't really mess with, and you got some audio sliders. You got global volume, sound, ambient, music, voice, and UI. There's a fair amount of voice acting in this game, which is really nice. And without further ado, we're going to jump into the game, and I'm going to show you what it looks like, kind of how it plays. You know the deal. If you're new here, just kind of go over the games and explain what they have to offer. I've been playing this game for about 10 hours right now, so I would say I have quite the grasp of what I'm actually dealing with. So this is the world. I'm going to go into the map area. This is what I've explored so far. This is the main region that you are going to be exploring. When you first start the game, it's going to ask you to choose whether or not the enemies scale with your level, or if they scale with the region. So all these enemies here scale with the region because that's the setting I chose, right? So I don't like the idea of enemies growing with me. I like the idea of going to a new place and getting my ass handed to me. So then, yeah, there's going to be a little bit of backtracking so you can level up. But as you can see, most of the point of interest, I haven't discovered this area just yet, but most everything has been explored. Now, you cannot leave this region unless you actually explore enough of it. Here's some of the stuttering that I was talking about. Actually, a lot of the stuttering that I was talking about. You cannot explore the... Ooh, we're about to get attacked by wolves, and we are going to fight. We're going to get into talk about the combat before we talk about anything else with the game. So here we go. Hopefully there's not going to be a lot of stuttering. The camera fights you a lot. It happens. It's a thing that happens with these games. I don't understand why. But every time a new person changes their turn and they start attacking, the camera decides to play games with you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my big dog here. I'm going to put him here so he can use a spear. Actually, he can tank a bunch of these wolves. And then I'm going to have my berserk here, new addition to the team. I'm going to add him here so he can help this guy with the spear. I'm going to have the other reinforcements come from the top. Got my archer here. Got my spearman, got my assassin. I'm going to put the 2 spearmen ahead, and we're going to go that way. So let's... You choose which unit you move every time. I did not know that for the longest time. So when you see your turn come up, you do not have to use the unit that the game tells you to move. You can move whoever you want. I can start with my archer. I can start with my guy here, which is probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to move him into this spear. The spear area. It's going to show up here. Conditionals. I'm going to grab that, and I cannot actually do anything. So what I'm going to end up doing is ending my turn, so that I can have the wolves come at me, and hopefully I can attack them that way. I should have actually checked the radius of the spear before I'd done anything like that. So you see, I don't want to use this guy, right? The next wolf to attack is going to be this one. So what I'm going to probably do, and then the next one is going to be that one. Okay, so this guy is probably going to go here. He's going to taunt, right? He's going to apply weakening, and then I'm going to do a weakening blow. And then I'm going to do a protective strike. And that's the wolf. And I'm going to galvanize the troops. There's no troops in the area to galvanize, but I'm just going to galvanize myself because it does give me some valor points. And we're going to end this turn. So this wolf is going to move. There's a little exclamation mark on the units to let you know which one is going to be the next one moving. And let's see, there's going to be 2 enemy moves up ahead. It's going to be this guy and then this guy. This guy's engaged. He cannot escape this combat. If he does, there's going to be an attack of opportunity. As you may know, if you've played turn-based games before, if a combat unit is engaged in combat or walks past a unit, not the walking past for this game, but it is the engagement of the battle. If you move away, you disengage, the opposing unit is going to attack you. The attack of opportunity. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to move my archer. So it's going to be this guy moving. I'm going to attack. So I need to get a little closer. Actually, just get a little closer. And now we can attack. And there is line of sight, as you may have noticed here. If there's a unit in front, and there is friendly fire as well. Keep that in mind. I'm going to end this turn. It's going to be engaged here. There's probably going to be a counterattack. No counterattack. Okay. So this guy is moving next, and then after him it's going to be this wolf, and then that wolf, and then that wolf, and then that wolf. So let's put this wolf out of his misery. I'm going to go here. I'm going to move in front of these wolves. I'm going to get my spear. I'm going to throw it. It didn't kill that one. That's okay. I'm just going to attack this one. Bring him down a little bit more. I'm going to move here. Maybe engage this one in battle. And then we're going to end the turn. This wolf is moving, but my archer is on oversight, or whatever you want to call it. If an enemy unit moves within that cone, he can attack, and it can happen up to 3 times, which is really nice. Alright, let's see if I can throw my... I cannot throw my spear. Never mind. This guy has moved. This guy has moved. And this guy has moved. This guy has moved. So it's only these 2 guys that I can move. Alright, let's kill this one. I do have the spear throw. Okay, so I'm going to move this way. I'm going to throw the spear. It's going to kill that wolf. So the special abilities can be activated with valor points. There's certain things you can do throughout the campaign to generate more valor points. There's going to be perks that you can unlock. For example, this guy, one of his perks is every time he gets attacked by a special attack ability, he generates a valor point for everybody. And then that valor point can be used for special attacks like that. You also regenerate your valor points every time you rest, so that's something that you can also keep in mind. So I was going to move my assassin as close as possible. There's no valor points. I cannot use my poison veil, so I'm going to end that turn and a new round is starting. And I'm actually going to grab this guy, throw the spear onto this wolf. He's attacking next, and then I'm actually going to move right here, and I'm going to attack the wolf, and I'm going to slaughter it, which is really easy. I'm going to end my turn. I'm not going to do any more movements. This guy is moving next, but actually what I want to do is I want to bring my archer in the mix. He's actually going to be too far away. Never mind. Let's see if this... Oh. Did I just... I ended the turn by accident. God damn it. That's okay. Gonna vote one of my best spearmen there. That rapid attack succession is very, very good. I think the enemy is about to give up here soon. I got galvanized for killing all these enemies, and then 2 more enemies, and they will submit and retreat, which is exactly what we want them to do. So I got some damage on my armor. You don't do any damage. You do a lot of damage, but you probably cannot reach. So what I'm gonna do instead, I'm gonna bring you in the mix. That's the next wolf attacking. Let's go take on that. There we go, 20 damage. We're gonna end this turn. And my assassin here, I can actually go sit next to you, and I'm gonna do my devious whirlwind, and you're gonna die. There's that. Oh, and I can actually throw my poison ball, because there's gonna be a counterattack here. There's not gonna be a counterattack here. Okay, you have moved. You have moved. You have not moved. So what's gonna happen here is probably you're gonna go here, and you're gonna throw that spear. And since I can't reach on my attack, I'm just gonna end my turn. And hopefully you're gonna get there. The wolf is gonna die from the bleeding and the poison, of course. So many stacks of each. We're gonna hit next on this. Okay. So here's the end screen that you see here. All my people leveled up, which is really nice. I'm on level 5 for most of them. This is a new addition to the team, so he is not leveled up yet. Looting all is nice, but you do have a weight limit here. As you can see, I'm going to loot all, and I am exceeding my weight limit. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to sort these by type, and I need to get rid of some of these human remains because they do weigh 10 pounds, and they only give you 1 food. If you're in a pickle, they're really nice to have, but I have plenty of food, as you can see here. I'm not going to have to worry about that. Now, you have potions, and then, let's see, where are my potions? I got 7. I didn't lose any HP. I only lost armor, and the way you replenish the armor is with the raw materials here. When you start a new game, you're going to see some of them getting more raw materials. You need the materials in order to repair the armor. And I need 3 because 3 armors have been damaged. I'm going to repair all. And then I'm going to go into the level up screen. This is what it looks like. So you can unlock a perk that lets you control how you level up your people better. I tend to agree with the game on what to prioritize for the most part. So if I level this up right now, it gives me 2. The other ones were 1. And the other ones that didn't have the plus sign next to them were not available. So it's nice to have that. And on level 5, of course, we get the next specialization that we can apply to this unit. We have brutality, passive, damage increased by 30%. That's actually pretty good. We have fervent support. Each time an adjacent ally is attacked by an enemy in close combat, deals 10 damage to this enemy. That's a good one too if you work in a huddle, which is... Oh, actually, you don't want to do that. Ranged attacks apply destabilization for 1 round. I don't know that the spear is a ranged attack. We're just going to do a flat damage increase because that's actually pretty good. This guy can also level up. Strength is going to go up to 17, which is nice. And then we got damage inflicted to armor increased by 35%. As long as there's at least 2 enemies within 8 meters of this unit, the unit has protection. Damage taken 30% reduced. That's actually not bad. And why are people messaging me on Facebook? Cruelty, damage, and critical hit increased 20% against units with at least 1 debuff. I actually kind of like this one. This is not a damage dealer unit, so I'm just going to go for defense right here. And then my other spearmen, of course, we're going to do Constitution. Let's do that, and let's see... Oh, deals 11 damage on that. So we can do the flat damage increase on that one. Yeah, let's do the flat damage increase. I think it's a little better. So that's what it looks like when you finish a battle. And let's do explore. Let's go exploring a little bit. There's a lot of stuttering in the game right now, and I really genuinely don't understand why. And I have to camp. Wow, everything is coming. This is what my camp looks like. I've built all these things. I've built the camp chest. the strategy table and everything, you can assign people to each of the items that you've built that is their specialization, right? And the one thing I haven't actually talked about is the jobs, the occupations rather. So you can change them. This is my blacksmith. You can do a huntsman, you can do a brewer, a woodcutter, bard, scholar, angler, tinkerer, cook, thief, alchemist, and miner. And if I go into my companion, actually you can kind of hover. There's another screen that shows you what each person has, but this this is kind of what they look like. So these are the specializations. So for example, does this need a... What does this need? Oh yeah, okay, nice. Gives a random bonus until the next rest. Nice. Next rest. You can either put him in the tent, it generates some valor points. You can put him in here on the campfire, it generates happiness. Everybody's happy, I don't have to worry about happiness right here. Arguably, this is the only one I really don't care about. It just kind of carries the banner around, and I couldn't care less about that. I don't have any valor points anymore because I have to rest. This shows you the food that you have and how many days you can survive without with the food that you have now. And this shows you the gold. In red, it shows you what you owe underneath, and then in green, it shows you what you're going to be getting once you submit your bounties that you've completed. We're going to go rest here. This is where you build stuff with my builder here, my workshop guy. One thing that you can do is if you're running out of weight and you have too many iron ores, which eventually you will, you can just make a bunch of lockpicks. I have a lot of lockpicks. I have 19. They actually weigh less than the ore. The ore is 0.5 and the lockpick is 1. So that's actually pretty cool. I'm gonna rest here. There's no auto button, unfortunately, like there was with Baldur's Gate 3. So you kind of have to do some math. And I'm gonna do some math here. 19 exactly. So we're just gonna rest. My cook here can cook. You need salt. I've never actually been able to find salt in the wild, which is crazy. I'm sure I will eventually at some point, but I've been buying my salt for the most part, and then you can just make more things as you get more salt, which is crazy. Sometimes after rest, as you can see, there's going to be a little exclamation mark here. You're going to talk to your guy, and there's going to be an event. Sometimes it's negative, sometimes it's positive, and you kind of have to choose your path here. So this is going to be gain the noisy status. Enemy aggression range is increased with the world, but he gets 4 happiness. This gets 5 and gets inspired. I don't know why you would pick that. I'm trying to avoid enemies in the world. And this one gives you 2 valor points and 3. What is these called? Influence. I'm going to do that one. Increase the willpower. And we're going to leave that. Actually, I'm going to go back. Ooh, that's going to be tough. Okay. Let's run away because these guys are looking for me because I am a thief. I'm a criminal and I am in trouble with the law. I stole an item and I can't believe it hasn't been sold yet. It's this armor right here. It was worth it. I should have just bought it. I don't know why I didn't buy it. But one of the perks of putting my thief on the chest here is stolen items will be... actually, this isn't stolen anymore. This is not considered stolen anymore, so I can actually use it. Okay, let's go. I'm going to put it on this guy, because it's better than what he has. It gives him a little bit less armor, but more willpower. Actually, can I put it on... No, this one is a good one, too. I'm going to put it on my Berserker. Yeah. No, he cannot do heavy armors. Damn. This guy cannot do heavy armors either. So he's the only guy that can do heavy armors. Interesting. Okay. Guard 12 and armor 18. You know what? I'm going to do it. Since it's not stolen anymore. That's another of the perks that you get with the chest there. Some items will become not stolen anymore. So I'm going to go on my Berserker here. I'm going to give him this. Takes away his movement, but it's fine. Gets a little bit more armor. Okay, now I can use that armor, which is pretty nice. Have I explored this? I have. And that's pretty much kind of what the most part of the game is. If If you want to see what the game is all about, you've kind of seen it, honestly. Yeah, there's no more need to stick around, but I want to do a couple more things. I don't have a huntsman with me, so I cannot do anything with that event. I cannot outrun these guys either. It's kind of annoying. I have to walk behind them slowly. And I really don't want to fight them because it's going to increase my notoriety higher. I could just pay it off. It's only 30 gold. And these guys are coming up here. You know what? Let's quick save. Let's see if they give me the opportunity to actually just pay it. Okay.
You are wanted for a number
Pay.
of crimes.
Accuse. I don't want to accuse any of my competitors. Yeah, just pay it. It's 30 fucking gold. Who cares? I have plenty of gold with all my quests that I've been doing. So what I want to do is actually go here and leave this area and go to the next area. I want to see how tough the enemies are. Ooh, I got exhausted. Careful when you run on the world. You don't want to get exhausted because it takes so long to recover, and you actually walk a lot slower when you're waiting for that to recover. So what happens is when you're in the area here, right? This is the main hub of the area. This is the main villages where you get your quests and all that good stuff. This is where your tavern is. Speaking of the tavern, let's take a look. I made some profits. My prestige went down, but it's still pretty high, which is nice. Satisfaction is going down though, so let's continue. And there's a lot of gold. There's a lot of coins. It already looks good. The only thing I can do from here is just move the tavern to another place. So yes, I was just saying, you do enough quests in the area, you are highly regarded eventually, and you can talk to the mayor, talk to the, I forgot what they're called, not the mayor, but the main person that runs the village. There's going to be a quest associated with that, and then they open the borders for you to actually fuck off and leave, and then you can just leave. Let's talk to these guys and see if there's anything we need to border. Yeah, they give you the border pass, or you can just pay. But if you have the border pass, why pay? So there's that. Let's talk to this guy. I'm gonna sell you this. I'm gonna sell you this and this. I crafted this. I could sell it to you, but I don't want to. I'm gonna sell you one of these. Get my weight a little bit down. Let's see. I'm gonna sell you some bottles because I'm not crafting anything with that yet. What else? I'm gonna sell you this armor too. Fuck it. I don't care. This dagger is something I'm gonna sell to you. I'm glad you have all this money to take care of me right now. And I have a lot of cloth here. Let's see, my weight is okay. There's 23 in my camp inventory. I'm gonna check that out here soon.
We are to let the farmers.
Well, if a person is wearing something, that doesn't count against your weight limit. We're gonna exit this. Oh, actually, I have to leave this way. What the fuck? Can I not go? I gave you the board pass. Oh. Oh, I can just walk through. Okay. Another thing I wanted to show you is this. These are the challenges, and then you complete a lot of challenges. Eventually, you can unlock more knowledge traits. It gives you some more bonuses, like this one is 3 less food. You're not going to really chase these around. You're just kind of go with the flow with everything. And then eventually just your characters, you're going to be unlocking them without any problems. So these guys are under attack. Let's go help them. Yeah.
Help us, I beg you.
Let's fight these guys. Attack. You choose who to attack, which is nice. This one, these are bandits, and that's a merchant caravan. Level 6. Actually, they are a lot stronger than me. But I'm going to initiate combat anyway. We have some allies helping us. It's going to be actually pretty good. Instead of just fighting little wolves. At this level, the enemies develop more complex and specialized battle strategies. Interesting. That is very interesting. I wish there was a little mini-map here that I can see where everybody is instead of having to kind of look through that. This is the... what is this? Strength and dexterity increased by... okay, so we have some really strong units here. We're slightly surrounded. I'm gonna go my berserker and my my tank this way. These guys can handle these guys. It's not going to be a problem. I'm going to get my assassin here. He's going to throw a bomb, poison everybody in the area. And then he's going to move in. Who's attacking next from the enemies? It's this guy, but I have an ally coming. Alright, so I'm going to go here. I'm going to do a whirlwind. Okay, do some damage there. And then I'm going to actually run away back this way. Now these guys are damaged and poisoned and everything, which is nice. So now I can end my... I could have attacked with my torch as well. Let them on fire. But when somebody's on fire, they actually also inflict you with fire. So that's a little annoying. That hurt a lot. That was very painful. Let's see if my allies are actually going to be any useful. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. We have 9v9, which is nice. Reinforcements coming, though. Fuck. That's going to be annoying. Okay. I can do a spear throw if I move here and actually hit a fair amount of people. Gotta move a little closer. Oh, I cannot hit everybody. Okay, so then I'll move this way. I'll do another spear, hit the 3 guys. Here we go. I'm gonna attack this guy. He's gonna get taken out, which is nice. And I'm gonna move. I'm gonna walk back a little bit this way. Actually, I should be fine there. Another ally is doing fuck all. These merchants, man, they're merchants. They can't do shit anyway, so who cares? It's fine. Hopefully the reinforcements are not going to be too crazy, but the more people you can take out before the reinforcements come, the better. Who's attacking next? It's that guy, and then it's going to be this guy, and then this guy, and then this guy. I can maybe take this guy out before he gets to do anything, so let's move here. Let's see if I can get in range. I should be in range. Yes. This guy can get fucked a little bit, and then I'm going to do a cone of shame. And hopefully somebody walks into it so that I can attack him. Well, this guy's going to move for sure. He gets attacked. There we go. Oh, he did the whirlwind. That's... And he threw a fucking dagger, too. Holy shit. That's not good. Let's see if that merchant's going to do anything. No, he's just running away. He's a little bitch. It's fine. It is fine. Okay. Is this guy moved yet? He has not. Kind of want to deal with this problem here first before I do anything else. That guy needs to die. That guy's a problem. That guy's a big problem. Oh, I cannot heal. Never mind. So you are almost dead. Let's see if that's going to be any help. Please tank a bunch of that damage. Oh my god, that's... Yeah, and poison too. Holy shit. That's not looking good. I was really hoping that their archer was going to hit their own enemy here, but that didn't actually pan out very well. Everything has moved here. Nobody has any more left. So it's only these 2 that are available. What if I did... I cannot reach them, can I? Actually? Just go. Just go. Why can I not go? Oh. I should be able to attack him. Let's see. I should have quick saved in case I can't. Fuck! I cannot attack him. That's such a waste of a turn. That's so bogus. That is so bogus. I hate that so much. Please don't kill my guy. Oh, fuck me. He's gonna die. Oh, that's gonna fucking suck. I'm gonna have to restart. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yep. This guy has moved. Damn. I did not plan that very well. This is a lot harder than the previous area. This is, I should have just let these fuckers die. Let's go. Oh, I can't. No, I keep hitting the fucking thing before I hit the... Ugh. Okay. I don't think this matters because it's... I'm gonna have to restart. I don't want to lose anybody. I don't want to lose that guy for... Just to protect a fucking merchant. Who cares? You know? And I'm gonna taunt as well just to apply more weakening on you. And that turn. Oh man, there's more enemies. He's gonna kill that, and he killed his own guy, which is nice, but it doesn't really matter. Next time it's his turn, he's gonna get damaged. Actually, I might be able to save him if I heal him with my assassin. So let's see if that can happen. Okay, here's my assassin. No, so this is what I was talking about, the camera fighting you. Unless you let the camera fucking focus on the unit that it wants to focus on, and you stop fighting it, you can move it. But if you keep trying to move it before that happens, then you're not gonna have so much fun with that. Okay, you have the ability to go heal my man over here. So he has 5 HP, which is nothing. But can I move you here? You're gonna get poisoned. But I don't want to attack that way. Okay, wait, I wish I could have moved that guy first. Shit. Okay, you know what? Let's end that turn. He's gonna go to my archer. Hopefully, yeah, he couldn't reach him. That's pretty good. My berserker is in trouble, man. I need to get him the fuck out of there, and he's gonna die. Yep, he's definitely gonna die. He doesn't have any heals, so I'm gonna end up having to restart this anyway, because I don't have any heals. Yep, so he's gonna die. Because next is this guy attacking. Maybe I can go. Maybe I can go taunt. I have to disengage. Only 2 damage. That's fine. Oh, I cannot reach. Fucking. Yep, this is gonna be really, really bad. But why can my archer? Oh, because I moved this guy. Anyway, we're gonna go here. We're gonna do a protective strike. Gonna end the turn. This is actually quite sad that I wasted my time with these fucking. Okay, he hit his guy. There's no way I can get to my guy in time, my berserker. I shouldn't have pushed him all the way up there. He's only level 3. I definitely miscalculated on that one. You know. So this guy's dead. I unlocked the trait Glorious. Every time a unit kills an enemy, you gain 1. Let's see. If I can go here. End the turn. I really wish these merchants were at least assassins or something. My guy just died. I'm gonna load. Maybe there was an autosave that I can load. But you get the whole gist. This game has already gone. This video has already gone longer than I anticipated. But this is Wartales. If you've played Mountain Blade, you kind of get the idea. You walk around. It starts over. Okay. I can go further back, but I want to give this another shot off video and go from there. But you walk around. You have to have food. You have to have gold. You have to have companions. You have to do this. You have to do that. I might have to hire more companions because this is not cutting it for me. I need a little bit more help. And you do quests. You roleplay a little bit, and you strategize, and you get your ass whooped because these enemies are too strong for me. So that is the essential synopsis of what this game is about. And if you enjoyed it, I believe it's not too expensive. It is $35. I mean, I grabbed it for, I believe, 20 bucks or so. It might have been half price. Even at 35, it's not terrible. It's a little old right now, but it's not terrible. But there you have it. This was Wartales. I hope you found this useful. I'm sorry I couldn't beat this battle, but I can't beat every battle. This is hard. I hope I see you in the next one. Peace.